Right, good evening and welcome to this week's instalment of the Fantasy Football League show. Tonight I am joined by Adam Valentine,
Oh,
James Lee,
Hello.
Daniel Massey,
Your very own Delia.
and Conrad Webster.
Hello, mate.
And of course I'm your host, Mr. Fair Enough, and tonight we'll start off with the weekend scores. Adam, you ended Jim's 5 straight victories. How do you feel about that?
it was a good week, wasn't it? Absolute pleasure to end the cockiness. Everyone was sick of it. Team Jim went to his head, didn't it? Let's be fair. And it's about time someone stopped him.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. And Jim, your reaction to the loss?
Team Jim was going well. People got a bit jealous of my team and started to try and go against me, which I wasn't too pleased about. Adam was a bit of a snake, giving me a few mind games before the game even started, which I didn't really agree on. And it didn't help with...
Oh, we just lost Jim there, I believe.
Yeah, well, that was a good argument.
It doesn't help when you leave the chat.
I was enjoying your argument until you stopped.
Well, I apologise for that. Tesco connection doesn't do me proud. Like I was saying, there was too much going on last week for me. There was a Chris Benson situation. I didn't really appreciate at the time.
Are you saying it affected your squad, Jim, as well as yourself?
I don't know. It's also Adam's mind games. Also affected my squad.
What did I say? What did I do? I'd like to know.
Ben for moaning affected my squad. Anthony for being a shit commissioner affected my squad.
All shots fired.
And there's quite a lot of things that went wrong last week. I'm not blaming players. I'm blaming everyone else.
What mind games did I use, Jim? I'd just like to know what works for future reference.
Well, it wasn't just after, it wasn't just before the game. It was during the game. I was on the train home from Edinburgh, not too happy, and I got a horrible message like, "You fucking twat, you're a snake."
Can you elaborate on that, Jim?
Well, I was sat there reading a book, minding my own business, and then a text comes up. "You're a fucking twat, I hope you die." I was like, what the hell?
It's not very elaborate.
There's no for this, is there?
Did they
Sorry,
say what kind of snake you were?
In the grass, I think. I think just a normal grass snake.
That sounds like Benny, that.
Crikey. Well, moving on, we have Conrad, you beat Massey, 52-42. A good week for yourself there, Conrad?
Oh, to be honest, it was going to happen. I called it last week. I said I was going to beat Massey. I mean, all it just took was a moment of magic from Alexis, and I just buried him there and then.
Great statement. And Massey, your response to the loss?
Well, apparently I've been named Lukaku and look. I think Sanchez and look pretty much does it because without him, I would have shot on you.
Well,
Christ.
he did have a very good week. But it was bound to happen. Something's clicking in my team. I mean, I really should have played Benteke, and that would have literally just killed you there, and literally there. So
Actually broken Jim's record as well for points, though.
I don't... Would it have? No, it wouldn't have. Conrad only got 52.
Oh, don't be silly, lads.
But with Benteke on top of that. I
Only
don't
11, though. Only 11. So.
Fair enough.
Well, moving on, we have Anthony beat top of the league Ben 36-34, a very close game. We have a statement from Anthony saying, "It's nice to be back on winning side of these results, especially beating top of the table. It shows how close the league table is now, 6 points between first and last, and hopefully he gets a few more results along the road, so he's back in the mixer into the top half of the table." I mean, would you say it's a surprise result, Anthony beating top of the league?
He sounds like that Sunday League team that will lose every game, then win against top of the league and never shut up about it.
Is that
It's a bit of a shock result, but at the same time, you just think, has he had his luck already? He hasn't really got a striker, has he? So he's bound to.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's exactly a shock. I mean, anyone can beat anyone apart from Jim. But on a serious note,
There's no need for it, is there?
On a serious note, though, Ben's had a good, he's had a good start, and Hazard's been playing well. But without, Hazard playing well, he didn't get the points this week. So,
Good statement. Yeah. Then obviously Other
I love
Ben.
how you've not said fair enough yet, by the way.
We're trying to keep it to a minimum.
He's changed it to good statement.
Mr. Good Statement.
Ben
Could
be... Sorry.
Could someone keep a tally of how many times fair enough and good statement are mentioned? You know what? That should
What do
be.
you mean? I'm already drinking. Yeah,
No,
I'm drinking
we should
shots
do
as he's saying it.
We should do the league show drinking game. Every time mention fair enough or good statement, 2 fingers.
Oh god.
Other Ben Other Ben lost to Chris 57-27. Now Chris is back in the run, I suppose. He's 3 points off top 4. I mean, and Ben
Happier for Chris, to be honest.
happy for Chris. Why is that?
Ben's a dick.
A bold statement, not a good statement. A bold statement.
He
No,
said
no,
I was a horrible
no
person at the end of the last show, and I don't
There's
like that.
no bias at all.
Well, I just like.
Right, can I ask you? Can you ask you a question? I don't like saying that. Can I ask you a question?
Another drink as well. I've heard him say that.
Who is it in the title race? You say, oh, he's back in the title race. When did he ever leave this title race?
Well, he was behind for a bit. Like obviously he was, but now after that win, he's 3 points off top 4. Whereas if you
Are we
lost,
talking about Chris?
Chris,
No, we're talking about me.
Chris.
well, Chris,
Nah, Chris is nah.
well, a win for Chris could take him to 22 points, which would put him 4th technically if other people didn't win. So that's how close it is.
Yeah, there's only 2 wins separating top from bottom, which is exciting, I suppose.
It is exciting, yeah. I mean,
Not if you're fucking ninth, it's not.
well, it is a bit of a fact for you. Both Bens have only picked up 3 points in the last 4 games, you know. So it just shows anyone can beat anyone.
Makes me very happy.
Well, Adam, you would have gone top this week if you got 5 more
Yeah.
points.
I would also have been outright top as well, had you not beat me by a point last week, which still annoys me.
I just got a better squad, Adam.
Obviously, the table doesn't lie, mate.
But I beat you
It
twice,
doesn't
but
lie.
we won't get into that. I mean, we'll get into my win over Gaz at 47-38. Good win for myself. I've no idea what Gaz thinks, but he never says anything. So I will say it's a good win for myself, and we'll move on. We'll move on with the show.
Well, he was about to do a statement for the league show, and Meg told him to shut the fuck up.
I won't be
he wasn't allowed to
surprised.
say
Did he
anything.
have to go to Aldi?
No, he wasn't allowed to speak. Apparently, he wasn't allowed the time of day.
That's not good, is it? Fucking hell, he needs to wear the trousers. sounds like she's wearing the strap
Jim,
on.
I have a sneaky suspicion that Jim is making every single word of this up.
Well, you
Yeah,
never
no,
know with Jim.
What? I was
Jim
in
would never do
contact
that.
with him last night. I was
Well-
round at his house drinking, laughing at Adam, and
That sounds
was
like
doing-
that sounds like Gaz Monday night drinking.
If he's not making it up, it sounds like she wears the strap on.
Christ.
well,
Now, race for the title. Chelsea are still top. 3 points clear of Arsenal. Do you reckon they'll pull away now?
I think Chelsea have pretty much got the fucking league now.
Not pull away. I'm not going to say pull away, but they're very much hot favourites. I would say now.
I thought Man-
They've got a good run of fixtures, haven't they? Now I think it's West
Yeah.
Brom this week. Yeah, coming from behind in the last 2 games, I think that puts them.
Well,
Burnley in
Chelsea's next 5 games probably should be guaranteed wins to play. West Brom at home, Sunderland and Palace away, Bournemouth at home, then Stoke City at home. I mean, I can see Chelsea... Sorry.
I was while I was on the train reading a Jose Mourinho book, as Adam gave me that nasty text, and he did. I quote: Jose Mourinho said, "Cesc Fabregas is the best player he has ever managed and should start every game."
You know what,
I
Jim?
quote.
You've got a lot in common with Mourinho because your team was shit, but you don't blame anyone else apart from everyone else. Can't just take the fact that you were shit for a week.
Well,
Did you see what happened to Cesc? He nearly broke his neck flying over that
He
advertising
jumped over the board. He made
board.
the most of that.
JBL.
It was like Tom
Yeah.
Daly over that bloody advertising board.
Fabregas did cause it.
well,
the second
Jim.
as Fernandinho was my player, I backed him all the way. I was saying, hit him,
He's-
hit him, hit him.
He's a strong fella. I tell you what, that push nearly launched him out the stadium.
Sorry,
I wish
Fergie.
it did. He would have got rid of you,
Sorry.
Jim.
Alex Ferguson could have been killed. Could have been killed.
Could have been killed.
He could have been
Yes, so
killed.
Cesc started that with a little cheeky slap when no one was looking.
And he's got no
and,
punishment for that.
he should be.
Oh, he did. He got a yellow card.
On a separate note, Adam, you know when we said Blackpool were winning?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1-1.
That's all right. I don't really
Get him
don't
back
really
on,
mind it.
get him back on track. As I said, Chelsea's next 5 fixtures, you see him as all win games to them. I mean, there's no real difficult fixture.
No.
No, not really.
Chelsea
Does
should
that make
win.
the Chelsea defenders worth a lot more?
Yeah, well, I've got Azpilicueta, so
It
no one's
does,
getting
Jim,
in.
especially if we can only play 3 of them. Well, 4 technically.
I was going to say, you got Azpilicueta, Massey, and I've got Cahill, and Chris has got Louise.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got the best Chelsea defenders, pretty much.
Then,
Marcus Alonso. He's the best defender / midfielder / striker.
I'll give you, he's a good midfielder, but not striker, definitely not.
Oh, bloody hell, he's assisting. Oh, he did miss a sitter a few games ago.
Exactly. So did De Bruyne.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Oh, on just a quick note, Benjamin Edwards could not be here.
Because he's with his bird?
Well, that's what we suspect. But apparently his phone has miraculously fixed itself.
Oh, right.
Is he coming on? Or is he not
So she's
allowed?
gone home then. What we're saying. Or he...
I tell you, wait, I tell you what. Is he coming on the call?
I don't know. We'll carry on anyway.
I'll congratulate him on being single if his phone's fixed.
Then we move on to Arsenal. I mean, 3 points behind Chelsea. I can't personally see them winning the league and for another year.
But you know what Arsenal are like? If they're going to win the league, they need to be fucking top, not trailing.
I think
Because
the
if-
only advantage they have, sorry, is that they already beat Chelsea this season.
Yeah, but Arsenal are that team where they'll be like 3 points behind all season and then win it on the final day. But they'll be buzzing with the performance. If they're going to win the league, they want to be miles ahead, like fucking Leicester were.
But that's like pretty much impossible.
It's not. Leicester bloody did it. Look at the team they had. It was shit. Well, not shit, but not like great compared to the top 4.
I agree, yeah, but I think last season was just no one else performed apart from Leicester, really.
Well, Tottenham, they should have won the league. It was their league to lose.
Well, and they came third in the 2-horse race, as we all like to say.
Exactly, they bottled it. They fucked it up.
Now,
Who has the high scoring Vardy at the minute?
Chris does.
Oh, it's Benson, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Best player
Jim,
of the season.
3rd place, Liverpool, your title favourites. Can you still see them winning the league after slipping up at Bournemouth?
Yeah, I can still see him. They're missing Coutinho quite a bit, but Origi, not bad.
Well, do you
coming
reckon
in,
they'll be able to
scoring.
manage for 5-6 weeks without Phil?
Nah,
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp's
Well,
got class.
Mane's going to
He's
leave
got
in
class.
January, isn't he? So,
Mane's leaving.
I hope he
well,
does,
he's going
and
to
I
the
hope he
African
never
Cup of
comes
Nations,
back.
isn't
Oh, right,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
hope he never comes back. I
Hey,
want
that-
no one. I want no one to pick him up. I want Adam to rot with him. Just a spare player.
Why would I get rid of him for 4 games when he's the
not
man?
in 4 games. He'll get to the final.
I've got Zaha now as cover anyway. so
Wait,
I'll push that.
Mane's gone in, right?
he? He's Senegal. So-
Or is it Senegal? Well, they ain't going to get to the final.
I thought it was Zimbabwe.
No, it's not.
No, I
Zimbabwe.
thought
Zimbabwe.
Senegal.
Zimbabwe. I thought he was bloody gone in because their flags are very similar, aren't they?
Sadio Mane is from Senegal.
Senegalese.
Yeah.
Just check.
Senegalese. Who's the other geezer who's from Senegal who was good for Newcastle?
I'll be fair.
Papi
Cisse.
Cisse.
Or Papi Cisse.
Papi
And
Cisse.
Demba Ba. And Demba Ba. They're both from the same place.
Yeah.
Oh, they might have a chance then.
Well, Joel Matip is retired from international football, so he won't be going in January, so that's fine by me.
What was that?
Yeah, but
what
will
was that Dutch team
Yaya
that-
Toure be going? Will Yaya Toure be
Probably.
going?
You don't get, I don't,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't-
think he gets
Yeah.
games at City.
What
I
was
don't
that
think he will.
team who won it? Zambia or someone like that. Beat was in the Ivory Coast on penalties.
I couldn't tell you, Master, this is a fantasy football league.
I'll tell you
show,
who
not the
won't be
African
going to the
Cup of Nations.
I tell you who won't be going to the African Cup of Nations anymore. It's Yannick Bolasie.
Well, we'll touch on that a bit later, Adam, but we'll move on to Manchester City.
Fox.
4 points behind Chelsea. Same points Liverpool. Anyone still see them as champions? Nope. Top
See,
four.
I backed Man City at the start of the season, but now I don't know.
I don't know, that comment there, Adam, just got me laughing, mate.
It's funny.
What comment?
Nothing.
Oh well, it's clearly to me then. If you say nothing,
Carry on.
It was just about Bolasie and African Cup of
Top
Nations.
4
as
finish
well.
then, sorry, for City.
oh yeah, because that's hilarious. Bollocks. Tell me what it was.
Oh, that's what it was.
Keeping on
Who
track.
has Bolasie now?
It will be revealed
Keeping
in a
on
bit.
track, sorry, Jim. Keeping on track. Manchester City top 4 finish, I reckon, this season.
Oh, top 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon, well, top 2.
Can you see Tottenham creeping into the top 4 at all? I mean, the 3 points behind City and Liverpool.
I think Arsenal potential top 3, top 2,
Personally,
maybe.
The top 5 are going to be the chasing for the top 4, really. Obviously, I think Chelsea are the title winners for me. Then it could be a 4-horse race for the last 3 positions.
Yeah.
Agree.
I mean, I think. I mean, I've always said City, but I'm very much swaying towards Chelsea now.
I like to say that I backed them to win the league first. And
Yeah. And I think
Say that I jumped on that bandwagon a week after.
Yeah, I think City should come second. I think Liverpool and Arsenal third and fourth.
And Tottenham 5th then.
Tottenham fifth, I think.
Manchester City 6th. Manchester United, sorry, 6th.
Yeah. I think so.
Do you reckon Mourinho's ambition this year is to win a Cup, FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League?
Oh, Europa League.
Yeah.
The FA Cup last year, didn't they? So
Yeah. I mean,
you'd like to think they'd want more than that, but maybe not.
well, another mention on this episode is West Brom. They're currently 7th. They've, scored pureless ball this season, most commonly. I mean, I've been very impressed by them. They've scored 20 goals this season, only bested by Palace in the top 5. I mean, can you see them pushing United for Europa League?
No.
No, I think they'll fade away. A couple of injuries and suspensions later in the season, and I think they'll fade away. Good effort though. Fair play.
Okay, the relegation, obviously Swansea's still bottom. I mean, rumours already that Bradley's job is under pressure.
He's fucking shit. He's a shit manager. Why is he even there?
What's he called? Brad Bobley, or whatever his name
Bob
is.
Bradley.
He's that same difference, isn't it? He's got a difficult job, hasn't he?
I mean, do you reckon he was always going to go down when he got the job? Was Swansea always going to go down, sorry?
You haven't got the squad, have they? So
He's a bell end.
I mean, if they go down, do you see Sigurdsson leaving? Do you think he's too good for Swansea?
Oh, he's too good for Swansea. Well,
for the Championship, to be honest.
He's too good for the Championship.
Then Hull City, 11 points. I can see them going down as well, personally, with Swansea.
Well, after last night's performance, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Sunderland, they've won three of the last 4 games. They've scored 7 in those 4 games, which is half their season amount. I mean, do you see them surviving another year?
Well, they've had a bit of an Anthony. They've started, hitting some form now. So I think they might just survive. And I don't like the thought of it, but I think
if Sunderland survive, who do you see going down? I mean, there's West Ham, Leicester, Burnley, Palace, and Middlesbrough.
Burnley's probably one of the favourites.
Yeah, Burnley don't score enough goals, do they? So either.
Sam Vokes doesn't score enough goals.
Well, Burnley, sorry, like Adam was saying, only scored 12 goals this season, which is the second worst in the league.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Who did Anthony trade Delafeu with, or did he drop him?
Dropped him.
Because he just picked him. Yeah, I know he traded with me, but he's picked him back up.
I know that. Yeah, that's because of an Everton injury.
Yeah, but he traded with me because he thought Delafeu was a first-team starter.
Yeah,
and then as I was having a shit, I told him he comes on in like the 76th minute now and then.
No, I've just heard that Everton have had a major injury crisis.
Keep him back on track, again. Do you see West Ham going down? Or, I mean, they're currently 17th.
Is it Lukaku who's injured? Is it Lukaku who's injured by any chance?
No, it's not Lukaku who's injured.
Oh, that's one off the list then.
Is it that gay?
Listen, we'll get to
the injury news when we're through with this. West Ham, 12 points, 17th. Bilic apparently is getting sacked if he don't improve.
I can see that, to be honest. They've been awful this season, haven't they?
Correct. I mean, obviously, same with Sigurdsson. Payet is obviously too good for the Championship, but he's been very hit and miss this season. I think the whole side is, hasn't it, really? And then obviously the defending champions, Leicester.
Leicester are just a flop at the moment.
I think it was 1960 something last time a champion went down. I think it was Manchester City. So
no, they won't go down.
No. The thing is,
they will,
they're still in the Champions League, though.
Do you think they will go down?
Once they get knocked out of Europe, then they might pick up again.
Let's say that they're stronger than a team like Burnley, so they'll stay up.
Then obviously Crystal Palace. I mean, they score a lot, but they concede a lot. But they beat Southampton. So do you reckon?
I did say about Palace being a relegation.
Yeah, I just think personally they score too many goals to go down.
But yeah, they do score goals. So I still reckon that they're a candidate to go down. But I reckon their goals will keep them. Especially Benteke. As long as Benteke keeps scoring.
I do think it was a bit of a freak result that though, because Southampton are normally really good at the back, aren't they? And they were awful this week.
Fuck me! What is that noise?
It's gone now. Whatever it was.
Oh,
It was Adam watching porn.
Whatever it was fucking loud.
I wasn't watching anything, but okay.
Then the final candidate to go down for me is Middlesbrough. Anyone else see them surviving, or do you reckon they'll go down as well?
I think they'll survive.
Yeah.
I reckon 14th, 15th for Middlesbrough. I think it'll just be, just take a position that's, not getting relegated.
Okay, now the news we've all want to hear. Yannick Bolasie has been swapped around today like a chlamydia. Adam, you traded Bolasie for Fonte. I've heard Conrad initiated that deal. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
That's correct.
That is correct.
And then,
that's what you've done, you cunt.
And then Conrad has swapped with Massey, Fabianski and Bolasie for Mignolet and Britos.
To be fair, I don't really think. I think you've got the shitter deal still, actually.
I don't think
Well, oh God, I can't wait for this.
Well, just to tell you,
Massey, Josh has some breaking news.
Just to tell you, Yannick Bolasie.
Yeah, I know he's injured. I've seen you fucking post, you bellend.
He's his cruciate ligaments, so he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, to be fair, he's not going to play anyway. I wanted to get rid of
He's out for the season, though. That's so funny.
Well, this karma is going to fuck you up.
Well, talking about those two deals, Adam's got the best out of it.
You better up in Blackpool. You don't fall asleep. That's all I'm saying. If you shat on me with this transfer, I'm going to actually take a shit on you when you're sleeping.
It's Conrad's fault. He's the one that's done it.
Yeah,
I had
Conrad
no idea.
initiated the deal for Fonte for Bolasie. So.
Listen.
I don't know. I think I've got enough shit for two people.
Listen, I was unaware until Ben brought it to my attention. So I did say I'd offload him to Massey, and I gave I gave Massey a phone call. Hang on, I gave you a phone call after work, and just tried to make an offer. And I made an offer.
You didn't really try and make an offer. You were more begging, if anything.
I was, yeah.
Well, Conrad, I've got a question for you. Why did you want to get rid of Font? Because he's a good defender and gets points, clean sheet, Southampton, for Bolasie, who's not really done much this season.
He's not done much this season.
Especially when he's got his knee in a brace.
Well, yeah. To this point, he's not really done much, has he? He's not really set the world alight for Font. I wouldn't have got rid of Fonte.
You don't get rid of anyone unless it's Stecklenberg. So.
Well, I've had a look at my defenders. I've seen West Ham have got a nice string of games. But they've got Hull, Swansea, and someone else. So that gives Winston Reid a chance.
He got sent off.
Oh. Hey?
He got sent off the other week, didn't he?
The other week, yeah. But he's got a nice string of games, and Bellerin's coming back from injury. And I don't really like playing with more than 3 at the back. Sometimes I play with 4, but I've got Baines already. I've got Cahill. And I've got Reid and Bellerin now, so. But I just thought, well, an offer came in earlier from Adam, and I was just like, okay, the offer wasn't to my liking, so I asked for one of his players who happened to be injured. I was at work at the time.
I also didn't know, by the way. I only found out when he did.
Yeah.
It wasn't a deliberate shafting.
Well, another deal involving yourself, Adam, is Heung-min Son for Wilfried Zaha. Talk us through that one.
Well, Son, he only plays half the games, really, because he's sort of rotated with Janssen. He scored 1 goal this week and had an assist, which is all well and good. And obviously, we know how Jim likes an impulse buy, so I thought I'll try and get one of the league's most informed midfielders off him, and it worked.
Well,
what was that you were saying about Norwich Academy, Conrad?
They've got 10 men.
Well, still give a fuck. Still 1-0 down. Preston had fucking 9 men. We still held it to 2-1.
I know.
Jim, same question. You got rid of Zaha, one of your probably better players in your team, especially with Aguero out, for a hit and miss Heung-min Son. I mean, is it a good deal for you, do you reckon?
Well, I was sat at work and I thought, Right, I want to go and have shit. I want to do some research about this. And Son has started the last maybe 4 games. And Zaha hasn't done much really. If you look at the points contrast, you'll see that Son has more than Zaha.
But he got 10 points last game, Jim, where Zaha's more consistent with his points.
He's not more consistent.
Thinking.
If you look back, there's a lot more 2 points than
listen,
anything.
I was going to say, Jim, I had Heung-min Son, right? And he literally only had 1 good month where he must have got about 3/4 of his points.
That was when Kane was injured and not playing.
That was it. And I feel like you've been mugged off here. I mean, you're going down the Benson route on transfers. So I mean,
I am not going down the Benson route on transfers. I know what I'm doing. This is good.
I don't think you do.
You was ribbing Zaha the other week, and all of a sudden you just got rid of him.
I need some strikers. I've got too many midfielders, and I need some strikers. I was relying a bit much on Aguero.
Talking about strikers, Jim, we got rid of Janssen for Odin Agarlo. But arguably, he's been dropped actually by Watford, so why'd you pick Agarlo up?
I've been speaking to the Watford manager, and he's going to play him next game, apparently.
And if he doesn't?
He's on speed dial, is he?
He's one of my reliable sources, and I like to speak to him quite often.
Is this one of your sources, Jim, that said that Fabregas was going to start playing?
That is the same source, and he got the month wrong, unfortunately. He started.
He got the month wrong, did he? What, the first 4 of it?
And yourself, Corin, I mean, you got rid of Sam Vokes for Shinji Okazaki.
But now we're back on track again.
I did. Vokes. Oh, he came on in like the 70th minute, and I was just like, I need someone else. Okazaki should get a bit of a look into
the
from
thing
Leicester.
with Leicester
now.
though is Okazaki had 4 strikers and he rotates them a lot. Does Ranieri? So do you reckon he'll start more Okazaki now after his squad versus?
Personally, I'm going for 2 up front myself. So Okazaki's not exactly someone for my starting 11.
I think he can fuck off and he can let bloody Slimani play.
Well, as soon as I see that Okazaki will be the starting 11, I'll consider putting him in my starting 11. But it's just someone who's better than Sam Vokes.
Okay.
Like most strikers in the Prem.
No.
Just no.
Just no. Well, next week's fantasy football fixtures
Fair
are
enough.
Conrad, you played top of the league. Ben, thoughts?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
His only thoughts, yes.
I don't really have any thoughts. I think Ben might put in a big point score, so I need my players to continue their good form. Really, as long as my
I hope
players.
he fucking shits you. I hope he shits all over you.
Thank you. And well, as long as my players, pull out a score over 50, I don't think Ben will get over 50. So I'm just hoping that's it. And I've just got an offer. What's the offer, Jim?
Well, talking about Jim, I myself played Jim. I mean, how does everyone see this playing out?
You've won 2 in a row, so you're not going to win 3. Jim's not Aguero-less though, so a 7-all draw.
7-all draw.
7-all.
Well, Adam, you play other Ben. Checking you'll win that.
It's a tough one, but he hasn't got Coutinho. I'm not going to do a Jim and get all cocky now. I've won a couple of games, but I should win. Hope I win because there's a bit of a grudge match in it for last week.
And Massa, you play Ant.
Oh yes, be waiting for this.
So do you reckon by that reaction, do you reckon you've won?
Yeah, I must win this. If I win this, then it'll be fucking stone cold bottom.
Officially,
Well,
whoever
bottom.
loses. Officially, whoever loses goes bottom. So.
I don't think he'll beat me, especially now that Iheanacho's back in the squad. He always does something when he plays.
Well, okay, and then the final fixture is Chris and Gaz, who aren't here. I mean,
couldn't give a fuck.
Well, we'll touch this tomorrow with Chris in our one-to-one interview we have lined up. But
got life stories, haven't you, tomorrow? I'm looking forward to that.
We have life stories with Chris Benson tomorrow.
Didn't realise you were Piers Morgan.
I look like him. That's Jim's dad, isn't it, or Gaz's dad, whichever one.
Because his dad looks like Piers Morgan, yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, the next week's fantasy Premier League fixtures are Watford v Everton, both around the same way on the table. I think it's 8th v 9th. if I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
thank fuck I got rid of Britos.
Well, he won't be playing anyway. He's still banned, isn't he?
Oh, well, there you go then. Even better.
I mean, Everton are struggling. Sorry. So, what
Yeah, I
draw?
can't see Balassi making much impact in that one.
Doesn't matter because you won't be playing anyway, but Lukaku, mate.
Lukaku and look, may strike again.
Exactly.
Then we have Burnley versus Bournemouth. I reckon Bournemouth might win this after obviously beating Liverpool 4-3.
I think they'll be,
I think Burnley will win that at home.
Well, I think Bournemouth will have it, personally.
Nah, I think Burnley have got that.
Massey, what about Stanislas? You know, might bag a goal.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they'll fucking win. Burnley will still win. It could be 2-1 for I care, as long as Stanislas scores it.
And then Hull versus Palace. I mean, Drishy Benteke is scoring again. Conrad here.
I think this is where Benteke he's gonna score a hat trick.
Oh well, I think he's already had his goals for the season last game.
No, mate, he's only just started. He's just winding up.
And then at relegation battle we have Swansea versus Sunderland, and I can see Victor and each will be bagging a few.
I don't know, mate. Swansea need to win that. Need to, but
Well, they both do really.
no, but Sunderland are that team that they're always in the relegation zone, but they always manage to fucking survive. I don't think Swansea will. If they don't win this, I think they're pretty much down. I don't know, mate. I'm going to go with either a narrow Sunderland win, like 3-2 or 3-1, or a shitty 0-0 draw.
Okay, then Arsenal v Stoke. I mean, I think another win for Arsenal here, but they do like to make it difficult for themselves, as we all know.
Sanchez is going to be bagging a few there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a Sanchez injury, to be honest. A big injury.
That's a bit
Bit horrible that, Jim, if you might ask.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Giroud's going to come on and.
Is he fit, Adam, or is he still injured?
Well, I'm hoping he's going to come back in time for that game and his dominance on Stoke Alona.
Okay, well, Jim, just to clarify, Lewandowski has scored, so your dream came true.
Thank you. I did have a wet dream about him last night.
Oh,
And
wow.
I was going to put money on him.
Come true.
And then
Well, I'm glad you shared those thoughts with us.
I did. I honestly did. Before the match started, Lewandowski will score.
He
Get a
did
dream.
score, so there you go.
Defending
There you go.
champions host.
You know what? You should work in a bookies. Take
I
Conrad's
should
job.
do.
Well,
should
defending.
do.
Sorry, getting back on track again. Defending champions Leicester host Manchester City.
Mate,
Leicester
fucking-
1-0.
Nah,
I'm
mate, fucking
telling
eat
you
that
now.
job anytime.
Fabianski's going in goal because I'm avoiding putting.
No, he's not. No, he's not, because you traded him to me.
No, he's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear. Ran
You
himself
traded
over
him to me.
again.
You traded him to me, didn't you? Well, who's your second keeper, mate?
Nah, mate, I got
You
Mignolet.
haven't got one. You've got Mignolet. He's not a second keeper.
He's starting, mate, after Karius's errors.
And
Oh
then,
right, is it?
Chelsea host West Brom. Chelsea win, everyone.
Chelsea will smash him.
Gareth McCauley to score. Even though I'm not going to play him because I'm playing Chelsea, so it doesn't really matter.
Chelsea.
Oldest player in the Premier, I think, scoring, is he, Adam? 37 or something like that.
He's getting on. He's getting on a bit, but he scores some decent goals and keeps clean sheets. So
Then Manchester, probably game of the weekend maybe. Manchester United host Spurs.
Son to score a hat trick.
Yeah, I just got.
the Wizard's getting a few again because United are crap.
I'll tell you in a minute. I'm done.
Matthew will tell us in a minute when he's done, apparently.
Oh no, I was talking to my dad. What do you want?
You're doing a little deal.
So everyone sees Spurs win then, not a draw. Anything? I know United love a draw.
You were supposed to
Well, the other
0-0 or 2-0.
Wait, who did
Whatever they're
play?
called.
United host Spurs.
So you don't
Ooh.
think United will score?
No, they'll score, but they might.
I don't know. Spurs are good at the back, in my opinion. Very good at the back.
Does
Has anyone
anyone
got
want
Philip-
Rooney? Rooney, anyone? No?
No.
Well, Tottenham have
Silence.
the best record in the Prem defensively. They have only
Does
conceded
anyone have
10.
Fellaini in their team?
Nope.
I can see why.
Well, yeah, I think everyone can after the other night.
Jim
Well-
have him in, didn't Jim draft him?
I picked him up for a bit when he was playing well, then I got rid of him. When he
Right,
was
I'm
playing
going to see if I drafted him now. I'm sure I wasn't that bad at drafting.
He only came in. He only came on the pitch for about 10 seconds. He gave away a fucking penalty.
well. I know.
I've got the original draft here somewhere, so I'll have a look.
I've got the original.
No, I did not. I didn't draft him.
Someone drafted
No.
him.
I think I might have drafted him, you know.
I
Look how
definitely
thick-
didn't.
No, I
Look
didn't
at how
draft
thick
him.
Josh is.
I
No,
didn't draft him, no. I thought I
They
did.
weren't me.
no one
Really
did.
then,
I
didn't
think.
No one did, no. I picked him up for a bit when he was playing quite well. I got a few points from him. That was about it.
Who's
I'm
that up
thinking of.
there? Who drafted him? Adam. I'm just looking at the top left-hand corner. Oh. So, if Benson kept his original team with Aguero, Zlatan, Courtois, Aldo Bali, he'd be absolutely cruising this
He probably
league.
would be, but he's still got Toby. I mean, I think Courtois for Loris wasn't a bad deal.
I thought it was a bit shit, to be honest.
It was alright.
Chelsea, you
not
know
gone
what
well.
Chelsea defence are like.
Well, at the start of the season, they weren't great, were they, though?
Nah, but you know, it's typical Chelsea, isn't it? They'll concede a few, but then they'll go on about 12 of the unbeaten games and not concede barely any.
I've looked at his team, and he's got quite a strong defence and quite a strong midfield on paper, but on points, the midfield don't get as many as they should, and his strikers are just useless. So,
I was gonna say the game's not played on paper, but fantasy football is, isn't it? Really?
yeah.
Moving
Oh,
on.
dear.
His points have been a bit shocking, and his transfers have been awful. But carry on.
Then we have Southampton, Middlesbrough.
Clean sheet.
Southampton.
Valdez clean sheet, yeah.
So we're seeing a 0-0 here.
Yeah, fuck it.
And the final
Fuck
game of the
it.
week, Liverpool versus West Ham at home.
Liverpool
Liverpool and hopefully a clean sheet with Mignolet starting.
with
Bounce
both
back.
teams to score. Mignolet to break his arm, get shot in the head and concede a penalty.
Oh, wow.
Not asking for much there.
No, not so late.
I mean, does anyone else have anything to add before we wrap up the show?
I'd like to ask Jim how he thinks Pyatt will do in that game.
He's not done bad, actually. I think his best is still yet to come.
Best was last season.
Yeah, I
but
think we
fair
saw his
enough.
best last season. Yeah.
No. Give him a second now. I actually think he'll get a move to a bigger
I
club.
have got a question actually, Jim.
Oh, wait,
Fair.
Jim, I got a question for you. Just going off topic a bit.
Fantastic. Go on.
Are you coming out next weekend?
I'm going to see. Give me.
Well, that's not the answer I was looking for. that's not the correct answer.
That's no, I'm going on my work doing gym language.
No, that is not.
I don't get why is everyone's work due so like early in the mine's not until this fucking weekend.
Well, same question to Adam, really. Are you coming out on the Saturday, 17th?
Yeah, I'm coming out on a Saturday. Yeah, I said I was.
Well, what are you doing? 'Cause
Man-
obviously, you're busy the next day as well.
Well, I'm gonna have to just suck it up, aren't I?
Fair. That's what we want to hear. Unlike Jim.
Top answer there. That's
I mean,
exactly what
guys
I
has got an
was
excuse, Jim. He's going to Aldi with his missus. But what are you doing? What are you doing that night, Jim? That's so important.
Does Gaz actually ever go to Aldi with his missus?
But
This is a vicious
think he goes
rumour
to
that
Lidl.
started.
It's a vicious rumour.
Vicious rumour started about the supermarket.
Wait. Adam, Josh, and Jim. Are any of you staying at Adam and Eve Hotel with us?
No, 'cause I don't do it to myself.
No, I'm not.
Bit rude.
I know. We just booked this lovely ensuite accommodation.
Well, talk us through it, Massey. Obviously, if the viewers haven't heard before about the Adam and Eve Hotel, give us a bit of insight.
It's someone
Basically,
pissing
it's
through a
like-
hole upstairs.
I'll describe it how I've explained it to everyone at work. And then I was on Skype with the lads, and we were talking about a place to stay. And Anthony popped up and said, "All right, mate, do you fancy a hotel? Hotel being an operative word here." So I said, "Go on then. How much do I owe you?" And he said 30. So I thought, oh, 30. It's a good standard. Until he then informed me it was 30 between us. But then, with the curiosity getting to us all, we all checked out a few reviews and we found out that 77 out of 99 gave it a 1 star and a shit rating.
And
So we did a bit-
someone found a chicken leg in their bed.
And pasta. Someone found someone else in their bed. And someone said they found a turd and sick on the floor.
Do you reckon that'd
Listen,
be
I'm
you,
just-
Massey?
I reckon I'll probably be the person doing a turd on the floor because I ain't going in them fucking toilets. And if anyone's in the shower next door, you can turn it off on the top bunk, so I'm going to have a whale of a time with that.
I think that'll do for our random trivia. To be fair,
I just got to say to Jim as well about last week, the drama of his transfer and everything. I backed him up to the hilt against the dictatorship. Then I found out later on in the week that he's messaging people saying get hashtag Adam's useless trending. Like a word on what's a snaky bastard you are, please.
There's no proof on this matter, and until I see it, I will not be commenting on it.
I did send it you in the chat, but I will gladly send it again.
Also,
there's a thing called Photoshop these days, and it's very dangerous.
There's a thing called loyalty, Jim. You want to try it, mate?
Way.
Also, gentlemen, has Jim made an offer to anybody for his Aguero?
No.
No, not yet.
He asked me for Harry Kane. He asked me for Harry Kane, I think, the other day.
Well,
and
I'm surprised, Jim, you're not going for Stecklenberg. I mean, he's world class.
We'll leave that right there anyway, won't we, Conrad? That's for manager and manager.
Oh, it's going to be for Sanchez, isn't it? He's trying to be a cheeky sod.
I was just going to say, hang on 1 second. Go.
Oh, well, that was a great point you raised there.
Listen, I was wondering what the current affairs were within the group. Is everyone still like hostile, or?
I think everyone loves each other now. Apart from
No,
Ben,
I'm waiting for an apology from Ben.
It's never coming, Jim.
I think everyone. It's like handbags at dawn.
It'll all be forgotten with over a Christmas pint, anyway. So it don't really
Exactly.
matter.
A few pints might bloody fuse the situation up and turn it into a brawl.
It
Jim,
wouldn't be Christmas without some sort of fight, wouldn't it?
Question,
that's
Jim,
very
why have you picked up Loic Remy when he's injured still?
I've just been on speaking to the Crystal Palace manager,
Alan
Pardew.
Pardew, you're good friends with him.
I'm also good friends with him, and he says he's back this weekend.
Well, when that source turns out to be as usual, Fabregas starting regularly.
You wait till Remy's picked over Benteke,
Jim.
and you'll come running.
Jim, I feel like you're shying away from Ben at the Christmas party. You know, this is why I think you're not coming.
I think Ben's had you on toast and you're scared of him, Jim. I think that's what it is.
Get off, mate.
I'm sorry, but Anthony's ditched us for his bird and a pub quiz.
Yeah, I saw that.
Anthony, he's getting slapped for that.
Anthony, your bird is sound, but you can't be doing this.
I mean,
Apparently she's a dog as well, isn't she? That's what Adam says.
Fuck you, mate.
What have I just said without opening my mouth?
I mean, I would shag her, but that's not really a compliment to Anthony because he's seen some of the birds I've shagged. So.
Which is nice. Jim's just made up a very.
I mean that in a good way, Anthony. She's a lovely lady.
Well, massive question: are there any people's birds in this group who you wouldn't shag?
I'd probably shag them all, to be honest.
Keep your eyes on the fellas. He'll try and shag your bird. He's got a habit of doing it.
Oh, I can't help pulling people's girlfriends. I don't know what it is. Perez has scored a hat trick, by the way.
Jim,
I'm
picking
pick him up.
Jim,
Yeah, I'm
Jim,
picking him up. Okay, no one go for him.
You've already made 2 transfers, Jim, though.
He made 2 transfers and he can't. That's hilarious.
Oh no!
well, Arda Turan scored, but luckily he's not in the Prem.
Right, I'm picking him up.
Jim,
I'm
I'll
picking
pick
him
him
up.
up for you. I'll pick him up for you, and then you trade me, and we'll do a double deal for Aguero.
That is the best thing I've heard all day. Do it now.
I'll pick him up now.
Pick him up now.
Waiting for Josh to scream collusion.
This is collusion, boys. You can't do transfers live on call.
Well, I tried to with Conrad,
Well,
and he.
hang
He
on.
had none of it.
Say on that, bloody Gus Poyet got sacked live on TV. So I guess anything's possible.
Yes, I got him first.
Yeah, I was never actually doing it. I just.
I don't care. Getting rid of that shitty Balassi.
Solid deal, Massey. Solid deal.
Deal.
See out. Perez in.
I love live transfers. It's like
how-
deadline day in it. We should do a deadline day in here when we have the waiver wire.
He scores 3 goals and fucking he gets an erection and signs him up.
Well, it's either that or a fucking player who's not even going to start.
I'd rather have him not
Oh,
starting.
here we go. Ben Edwards is commenting. I bet he says, "Oh, that's my player." Or, "Oh,
Look at
because he
Anthony's
scored a
comment,
goal."
Jim. Look at Anthony's comment, Jim. He's had you on toast.
Right, I can't believe someone's having me on toast. Is that a fucking pub quiz with a dog, as Adam's word says?
When have I said that?
These shots here are firing.
You're a snake,
Well,
you, mate.
so-
Seriously.
So Ben's asked that question. You know.
I think, to be fair, Anthony's had you again here, Jim.
Oh, what's he put now?
You picked Remy up and he's put, Jim, you've literally had him for 13 hours.
I know, he didn't smell too good. I had to get fucking rid of him.
But listen, right. So Ben's asked about his does his Hughes for Gibson?
Yeah, I've seen his
counting. Right.
say
I
no.
reckon he wanted Perez.
Yeah, but he's not got him now.
Hence that question. So Massey, what do you have to say to Ben listening? Because I'm sure he'll listen to this at some point.
Well, if you wanted Perez, should have been quicker on the buttons, mate.
Why are you happy about Perez? He will not start again this season.
I'm not starting him. It's just if someone wants to fucking trade for him, at least I've got someone who's not bloody injured to trade with.
You do have a point there.
Pretty certain of is that there's no
I'd
way
rather
that.
play with, I'd rather play with 2 legs than fucking 1.
To be fair, you can say whatever you want about Anthony because there's no way that he's committing enough to listen to 40 odd minutes of this.
To be fair,
Alright,
I'm the same. When I heard my name got dropped in one, I skipped to when it was happening, and that's about as far as I got.
I'll do you an offer. I'll do you Jordan Henderson for Lukaku. What a deal.
Why would I do that?
Jim, what about
Because Henderson is
Stecklenburg
a
for
machine.
Stecklenburg's a better offer.
Henderson?
Yeah,
It is.
If you can get Gaz to part with Monreal as well, I think we've got a solid deal.
I'll give you Aguero for Balassi, Massey.
You don't have there anymore, you knob.
Oh, darn it! Pick him back up quick. Pick him back up.
I tell you what, yeah, I'll just drop Perez first.
Jim, I'll give you Phil Jones for Henderson. Serious offer.
Oh, well, the offers just get poor.
I'll give you Bobby.
I tell you
Oh,
what,
hello.
Ooh.
Bobby for Henderson.
Bobby F for Henderson. Tasty.
I am tempted to
By
to
Bobby,
take the
I
piss
mean
and
fucking
drop.
Robert Pereira.
Oh my God! He scored again. Perez 4-0.
Is he actually?
He's just scored 4 goals.
There you go. It was a great pickup.
Can I just say, Sanchez did get an assist in there somewhere.
Yeah, but he hasn't scored, has he? Because he's shit.
Mate,
Shall I pick Balassi back up just for the bants?
You
and
drop
also,
it, Ants.
done
Yeah.
replace for Basil as well.
I'm tempted. You know what? I'm tempted to drop Perez and pick up Balassi again just to see the contract. No, it wasn't Perez who scored. It was Iwobi.
No
I dropped him as
banter.
well. Jim, you better get on him quick.
I can't do anything else this week.
That's funny.
Oh, dear.
Are we
Well,
wrapping
there's
this short, boys? It's gone a bit long enough now, this jibber jabber.
No, hang on. I'm just checking
Oh, you
something.
got more to
Quit
add
your jibber jabber.
Massey's got more to add about something.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking if Xhaka's brother's playing. He is.
Well, who do we reckon's now in for the wooden spoon? Because I think I need to do an odds update after this.
Oh no, I don't want to see my
won't do it
odds.
this week. I'll wait till next week because it's too close to call at the moment.
Too close to
It'll
call.
be Anthony or Josh.
There we go.
I think
why
Massey.
me?
I think you and
Oh,
Chris. are-
here we go. Billy Big Bollocks because he's finally got a win against me. Oh, I think Massey. Just
What?
because you got one win, you'll be back in the bottom 2 in no time.
Listen, Massey, you haven't got that great a team.
Well, I think you're forgetting that the fucking South American qualifying for the bloody World Cup is still on, and Sanchez is available in that as well.
He might well be Massey.
Yeah, well, if it's anything like Liverpool had, fucking Firmino, Coutinho, and the other cunt.
Bobby
They're all
F,
knackered
does not,
after-
Bobby F does not play for Brazil, just to clarify.
Well, he's that shit then. He's not even good enough to play for his bloody country.
All I've said is that you're a candidate.
Well, you would say it because I'm coming off a loss, wouldn't you? It's
Right,
alright.
who's a title favourite now? That's
Well,
what we
no,
need to decide.
It's still too close.
I think Adam.
I think Anthony
I've
might
always
be.
liked you, mate. I've always liked you, especially when you gave me font for Balassi.
Sounds like collusion by saying that, Adam. Bloody hell.
But Jim,
Does it?
Jim,
I think Conrad will do anything to win.
of course, you've got to in this day and age, haven't you?
It's cutthroat, this fantasy league.
But
I mean,
listen,
after your fucking shitty transfer of me, I'm going to disclose the information that when you lost against me, you said you were going to give all your players to Ben and quit the league
I did.
so we could win the league no problem.
I never denied that, Massey.
But this is new.
Exactly.
I was a very broken man after that Lukaku goal.
Oh, it was a bullshit goal on it.
It was an absolute bullet, mate. That
It should have
40-yard
been
screamer.
It should have been that man Balassi, shouldn't it?
Well, I tell you what, mate. When Balassi returned the favour by assisting Lukaku when he just tackled him.
I just think it's karma. Balassi should have had a goal. You stole the goal, so I made sure Balassi mugged you off.
Oh, because I still got the assist for Lukaku.
Yeah, but you also got an injured player.
Yeah, but I got rid of him, and then I got fucking Perez. He's not going to play, but Ben will want him back at some point.
Yeah, but anyway, my point was, Jim.
Yes.
Do you think you're going to go on a win streak, or do you think you're going to decline, or what? Do you think you're just going to have a steady season?
I still think I'll come first, and
How
I can't say.
You've got Aguero. You've got what? You're a one-man team, and he's.
How the hell am I a one-man team? You got
Wait,
Henderson.
to be fair, you're a no-man team, now he's banned.
This is true.
I've got Henderson. I've got Yaya. I've got Fabregas. I've got Remy. I'm a more than a one-man team.
You've just
I've
named
got-
3 people that don't play, and Henderson.
What do you mean 3 people don't play? Rooney. He's back from injury now, or suspension, whatever he was on.
Right.
I've got to say, hang on. I've got to say though that the two at the top, Adam and Ben, at the moment, your points against are 536 and 529. Jim's points against is 669. He's conceded 140 more points. I think he's actually been quite unlucky.
Jim, do you remember last season when you conceded? I think it was like 1,400 and something.
I had faith in Mourinho would turn his Chelsea team around, and how I was wrong.
Jim's goal difference was minus 270 something at one point last season.
Didn't it get worse to like minus 400 at the end?
But
Something like that.
I say this, Massey, you have minus 30.
yeah, that's
Josh,
fucked
you
up.
have minus 52. You're heading towards Jim territory there, Josh.
Well, not quite. We're not losing like 70.
Oh, by the way, Blackpool
in a
in a penalty
goal.
shootout. 7-6 down at the minute.
Ooh.
Oh, 7-7, but a penalty shootout. Oh my god.
But the thing is,
I'll continue.
The thing is, sorry, Cameron, is
Wait.
I'm still getting wins. So when you start losing heavily, that's when you make drastic changes.
Yeah.
Oh god. Wait, Jim, how many games like on a lose streak did you go last season? Was it like 15 or something?
Anthony started feeling sorry for me and gave me ultimate transfers, just unlimited. and that still didn't help the situation.
The first point you got was a draw against Anthony after that.
You win like 3 and then lose like 15 in a row.
Yeah, Nasri got me like half a point.
Oh god. Oh god, I can't take this.
It wasn't a good. It was a test of season. I got told it was a.
A trial, Jim.
It wasn't. Yeah.
If
Well,
that was a try, you'd have failed miserably.
Blackpool won 87 and pens. Get in.
Oh. Fuckers.
Right. Don't even care.
Where's the fun fact of the day then?
I didn't have it because we started talking
Well-
nonsense.
So I've got one for you. Emmanuel Frimpong has never scored a career goal at club level.
Right.
There's one for you.
It's a great fact that'll come up in
No,
football
it's a
one
fact
day.
that I bet most people didn't know that one, did they?
And well,
Josh, your random trivia, you had one and it's gone off the script.
Oh
I'm a
yes,
bit
sorry,
upset.
sorry. It was Jurgen Klopp has taken Liverpool out for a bonding trip in Barcelona to watch the Barcelona Borussia Mönchengladbach game.
Well, they're 3-0 up. Messi and Turan have got. Well, Turan's got 2.
just
All
showing,
right.
he's just showing Liverpool what it's like to play European football.
Okay.
He's
Mario
showing Liverpool what it's like
Balotelli's.
to be a good team.
Oh, you're going to tell us it was the only assist he did ever.
No. No. Why would I say that? Right. I'm not saying anything else.
Mario Balotelli and
It was-
Jim.
It was his only assist to set up Aguero for the title-winning goal, is what you were going to say, isn't it, Jim? The same stat that we used last week or the week before or whenever.
Now here's a question, lads. Here's a question. If you could go back in time, probably to say the 2000s, who would you sign and why in the transfer out of any player in the Prem for your fantasy football scene?
Oh, Thierry Henry, hands down, love him, and he's just an unbelievable player.
Okay.
Beckham.
David Beckham. Okay.
Question.
Adam.
The question.
Going back to 2000, we'll say If you could sign any player from then till now for your fantasy football side, who would it be?
And you have to have played in the Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
You're not allowed Henry and Beckham. They've been taken.
Oh, really? Well,
Got to be the one who's probably got the most points. Cristiano Ronaldo.
okay. I myself would have picked. Obviously, if they've gone, I would have picked probably Luis Suarez.
I think I would have picked Ali Dyer.
No, I reckon Jim might have picked Ali Dyer.
I think Jim might have picked Robbie Savage, to be fair.
Yeah, because his source would have told him that he was a belting player. So
George Weir told him
that he was his cousin. I've got the perfect player. I've got the perfect player Jim would have picked up. The player who made that one appearance for West Ham, broke someone's leg, and then was found in a caravan in Holland.
Who the hell's that?
He came on for one appearance, got a red card, and just because he was so scared, fled to Holland.
Do you know what? I mentioned it today at work, and
him.
And I mentioned it today, and I'm just trying to find his name now.
I tell you, who would have been a quality goalkeeper to put in a fucking
Marco Buges.
Yeah.
Have a look up on that one later.
Well, to be fair, I think my question. I think the back fours to pick up would probably be Arsenal.
PSG 1-1 Cavani.
The back four to pick up.
Probably Arsenal when they won the league.
Here's an interesting one for you. If you could pick any goalkeeper from the past, like, I don't know, 20 years, who would you pick and why? For points' sake.
Jens Lehmann when they won the league, Arsenal.
Doesn't have to be a Prem player.
Either Jens Lehmann or Van der Sar. It's obvious for both.
World 11.
Isn't the most Premier League clean sheets Thomas Sorensen or something like that, or Mark Schwarzer or something like that?
Oh, it's
I tell you what I'd have picked up for bloody tackle bonuses, bloody Rennie Higuita.
Massey, you didn't play in the.
I said World 11, dickhead. Did you not listen?
Well, the player
I
would have
think Schwarzer's got more clean sheets.
It's Petr
Cech.
Mate,
2004, he kept 21 clean sheets. So
I can't believe Rennie Higuita, as a goalkeeper, scored 41 club goals and 3 international goals.
Well, I don't know. It's Petr Cech, James Schwarzer, Seaman.
Mate, he's got a quality record for one team. He's got a better record than some strikers. He got 11 goals in 20 for one team.
Just to clarify, if Arsenal win and PSG draw, Arsenal go top of the group.
PSG will win.
Well, I was just going to add something as trivia. Well, this week I got more points than Jim's team. We're just with Sanchez. He got 27. Jim got 23 as a team.
Josh, wouldn't Arsenal be top anyway because their goal difference is miles better?
No, head to head.
Yeah, what's the head-to-head record between them?
They're not
away goal. 1-1 and 2-2, but PSG got the away goal advantage with 2-2.
Yeah, but that means call that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't in the group. They'll come second.
It's typical Wenger, isn't it? Losing out because of away goals.
Literally.
I've also got something else I'd just like to raise league-wise.
Well, has anyone put a bet on Besiktas at anything?
Oh my God, 5-0 down.
Well, they're down to 9 men now because Abubakar just got sent off as well.
Hey, look at the shots off target. They've got 7 shots off target to one of the Dynamo Kiev.
Dynamo Kiev are 5-0 up. Fucking hell.
What were you going to say, Adam?
The table, it's a bit complicated.
Maybe for you, Adam.
A lot of numbers on it.
Well, everyone wants to know the everyone wants to know the stats. Well, can you not count 1 to 10, Adam?
You just want the prestige of seeing the number 1 next to you now.
I don't care if you want the prestige, Adam. Learn to count 1
You've
to 10.
got 25 rows across, but not enough rows for that to be on.
It doesn't need to be there, Adam, that's why.
Yeah, mate,
you clearly see Ben's the top and Anthony's bottom, and there's 10 people in the league.
You've got to count 5 down if you want to find who's 5th.
Well, you just look at him, you just look. You can just look and see that I'm 5 down.
Yo, mate, you've overdone it.
I haven't.
Overdone it.
All the points are there, so everyone knows what they're on. There's no.
Are we going out to town in Christmas jumpers?
Probably, if we make it to town.
I've got mine, and I'm very excited to wear it.
Massey, if you don't find one for yourself, there is a Primark near us. So.
No, I've got one. It's at Anthony's house.
If you can't find Anthony's, there's a Primark. You can buy one.
I could just buy one at work. We sell them.
Massey,
just do that.
Oh, because I don't really want to spend £10.80 with discount or whatever.
Massey, to be fair, you could always buy a Blackpool official Christmas jumper. No,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I could. What was that for? Wiping my arse with?
Exactly.
One if you want it. I've got one if you want that. You can borrow that.
Oh, well, how could I
Yeah.
decline that
Tell you what you can
magnificent
do,
offer?
You can use it as a bed sheet as a replacement because we all know that this place we're going to is not going to bloody have
Where are
any.
you leaving your stuff, Conrad? 'Cause obviously you're parking
Yeah,
outside
this,
my house.
I'm fucking taking mine out with me to the
Oh.
club. I'll take a bloody bag with me. I'm not leaving it in that place.
Look,
Car.
well, my house is nowhere near the hotel, so I don't know if you want.
I'm not fucking leaving it at the bloody
Unless you
Adam and
are
Eve
parked near the
shit
hotel.
Oh, nah.
Barcelona
Put it in
4-0.
In a train station locker.
Oh, mate, Turan hat-trick. Shame you can't pick him up.
Jim, are you sure you don't want to try and pick him up? Just try.
I think he's on a free, mate. No one's got him as far as I remember.
Well, last season, for a joke, I had Ronaldo in my team for one weekend. Cristiano.
How did that joke go down?
I bet that was a great joke.
The party people, Anthony and Ben, kind of shut me down.
You didn't get a suspension or ban for it though, did you? It's double standards, aren't they?
I'll
that
be
was-
quiet. If
that
I
was
say anything bad
Battle
about
Royale.
him, I might get the FA might claim.
No way
You
they're
know
listening
they-
to an hour and a half of bullshit, so we'll be alright.
You're not allowed to say any bad comments in these interviews on Skype because you might get fined by the FA. Fucking arsehole.
Yeah. Okay, where are you with this? Was I in the wrong, or
I don't know, Jim. I couldn't give a fuck anymore. I thought it was funny at the time, but then I just
it,
thought he's trying to
it
happen.
was funny?
It happened
I
about
don't-
what, 6 weeks ago. Fucking hell, it's Christmas soon.
Keys would say it's just banter. Just can get on with it.
Bloody bar humbugs, let's put it aside and have a pint. And then, I don't know, smash each other. Fucking
Is that a
fight.
bit gay?
I meant fighting.
Right. Well, to
On
end
On that Merry Christmas
On that
note.
note,
I was going to add, Darius Vassell scored in 46 different Premier League games and didn't lose any of them.
Oh, sorry, because my fucking trivia was so bad.
Well, I just thought I'd end.
Oh, it's
Trip.
basically just the bloody same as mine, except the person is scoring.
Jim, how many assists did Balotelli get in the Premier League?
Oh,
One.
was it one in that game where they won the league?
Might have been. You might want to tell us again, Jim.
tosses a lot of you. I'm out.
Well,
Just
I
out,
quit.
just,
I
just
quit
out
the
of
league.
interest. Just out of interest,
League.
who did he assist?
Oh yeah, who did he assist you?
Not interested at all. Not bothered.
Yeah, but you must know who he played the ball to.
Oh, Ludogorets are 2-1 up.
Well, that's not the answer, is it? Who did he play the ball to?
Himself.
I know,
I don't want
that
to
was
know.
his only assist, wasn't it?
Not interested. Right. I'll see you all later. I'm winning this weekend. I'm
I
off.
can't believe he's only had one assist.
Right, bye.
That's one. At least from now on, we know how to get rid of Jim.
Just keep mentioning that one assist that Balotelli had.
well, if
I'm
I
gonna post that later on in the chat, just for like Jim.
Someone post. Fun fact for you.
Someone post. Right, I've got
Post-
a fun fact for all of you.
This week's football. No, but this week's football trivia. Mario Balotelli had only ever made one assist in the Premier League. Your thoughts on this, James Lee?
Right.
Oh Christ!
we're wrapping it up now then.
I was
So, 'cause we've already sacked one off.
I was waiting for you to say that, Mr. Fair enough.
Well, it's
All-
been
all
going on
good.
for like 20 minutes. This chit chat.
3 minutes. It's an hour and 13.
Exactly 20 minutes. We were ready to finish 20 minutes ago.
Well, we always say this. We always say it's going to be about half an hour tonight, and then we go over it by about an hour.
Well, good night from me, Mr. Fair Enough, and obviously Adam.
Say it
Valentine.
once tonight, mate. I'm upset. Good
Well,
night.
Fair enough. It's time to go. Goodbye from myself, Mr. Fair Enough, Adam Valentine,
In a bit.
Daniel Massey,
Colonel Gaddafi was the top lad.
Conrad Webster.
Well, Mario Balotelli's only assist was for Sergio Aguero's title winner
Wait.
against QPR. Good
Wait,
man.
who did he assist?
He assisted Aguero.
What team was that for?
It was for Manchester City.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Right, yeah. I just got to that.
I've never heard that before.
And on that note, fair enough.
God, Jim was there to tell us earlier, wasn't it?
If only Jim had mentioned that to me before.
Well, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Peace out,
Good
bitches.
night.